Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am making my orange and cocoa soap. I had made this a few years ago and a customer actually reached out to me, asked me if I don't make it anymore. I still have some of the fragrance oil here, so we'll be making it today. So with this soap, I actually do use cocoa powder in it for the cocoa part. It is a natural fragrance oil, and I know that's kind of like, how can you have a natural fragrance oil? But Voyager does supply them, and I also have a few, so maybe I'll do a video with a couple more of them so you can see exactly what they are. So it does smell like orange and cocoa powder, or actual cocoa pods, and the cocoa powder will be great for the skin as well. For the orange part, I do use a natto powder. It does give that orange look, as well as to give a little bit of exfoliation. I do use some orange peel granules. So I'm just separating my mixture here. So this is the cocoa powder. You can use dark cocoa powder, or this one is a cocoa powder I bought online from Pick. They usually sell a lot of bulk like powders and different additives. And this is the granules I got from Voyager. I didn't put a lot because I'm only putting it in the top and not throughout, so I don't want to make the top extra exfoliating and then the rest of it not, because too much exfoliation can kind of damage your skin. You only want to exfoliate maybe 2 to 3 times a week. So as I mentioned in my previous video, that life is happening, I decided to go back to school. So for me, in terms of doing my courses, as I explained in my previous one, I am a licensed esthetician. So the one I'm doing now is for medical spa treatment. A lot of people do have other problems that maybe natural additives or natural stuff cannot assist with, and if it does, some people, it does take too long for them to see the results, so they want to see it instantly. So with this course that I'm taking, it will be able to help me more understand the skin, as well as what I can recommend, whether it is a procedure, non-invasive, or say for instance what kind of ingredients they can add to their routine, what kind of products, whether it's maybe stuff that contain acids, enzymes, niacinamide, stuff like that. So that will help me. So this is the fragrance oil. As you can see, I didn't have a lot left, but with the natural fragrance oils, I find that they are very potent, I guess because they are using the actual ingredient. So like you get more of the orange and cocoa because they're using orange and cocoa. So think about your essential oils. You know how you use your essential oils and products, and they can be very potent. Same thing with the natural fragrance oils. So I'm just going to mix this a little bit more so that it gets a little bit more thicker, because I will be doing a line pour from the previous video. So as you can see, it's starting to thicken up a bit here. This looks like I'm making chocolate cake, and it does smell like chocolate as well. When you're doing your line pour, I would say maybe if you are going to try to get the rest of the ingredients in there like that, pour it in the ends like what you're seeing me do here. Don't pour it on the side, because if you're not going to cut that side, then you're going to end up with a jagged line. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So I'm stirring the top, but then I realized sometimes with the natural fragrance oils, it might get a little bit lumpy. So all you have to do is just blend again. Once you are working really with a good consistency, then you know it won't seize up on you or accelerate trace. So just keep in mind, you don't want to do it too much that it doesn't, that it gets hard on you. So when I pour it in, because the bottom has already thickened up, again, I just try to make sure that my container is close to the bottom and not up high. Up high means you can possibly break the batter, or I call it batter, the salt that's already in the bottom. And since we're trying to do a straight line, we don't want that to happen. Okay, so just make sure that everything is level here. Right, so these are just some dried orange peels, well, orange rounds. So I'm just going to place them in. Now that I know I have 10 slots, I did go back and remark my molds just to make sure that I'm getting, I'm able to put 10 pieces of whatever I'm putting at the time on there. So some of them are too long, so I'm just breaking off like the ends just to make sure that they go in. Okay, so I just spray the top with rubbing alcohol. And there you go. So you see I have a little bit of soda ash on top. As I said, that's just for aesthetic purposes. You don't have to try to steam off the top. Okay, so you can see here, I do have a fairly straight line. A couple little bumps, but that's okay. And then you can see the orange peel in the top, like little sparks of it. But overall, this is a very good scented soap. I love the combination. I guess if you are one that loves those little cookies that are maybe the orange that is covered in chocolate, then you'll understand what I mean by this scent. And it's really, really nice. So you see the back here has like the majority of the end, but here we go. So thank you so much for watching. And again, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.